Joining me is Independent Senator Jacqui Lambie. Well, I should actually say not Independent Senator today, more like ELF. Very festive this morning, I've got to say, looking great.
Yes, well, I do like Elf on the Shelf, so I thought it'll be Jacqui Lambie on the shelf this morning, so that's where we're at.
Well, look, why not? I mean, I feel like a fool because I didn't get the Christmas memo. You're the one that did, so I think that I'm the one that feels like a bit of a fool this morning, Jacqui Lambie. But look, let's get straight into it. We've got a lot to discuss. The Prime Minister coming out yesterday saying that Australians should be responsible for their own health now as we enter this next phase of the pandemic. Do you agree with him?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we're all adults out there. We need to take some responsibility for our actions or lack of actions. There's no doubt about that. There's plenty on offer out there. I know that people are a little bit confused because states are different to other states and whatever, but I think as long as people understand where they are in their state, that's fine. You know, I was running around Tasmania on Monday and we were told that we had to wear the masks on Tuesday and people were up in arms and we were struggling to find masks, I'll be honest with you. You could see them Tuesday walking out of the supermarkets and that taking the mask straight off. By yesterday, they weren't even doing that. They just had them on their face. They were getting on with it. They were being adults. They're very aware of our healthcare system down here. That's the other thing. So I think, as an adult, we do need to take responsibility for our actions. So we need to do everything that we possibly can to slow this virus down. We know it's easy to catch. We're still not 100% sure whether there's repercussions further on down the line from the Omicron or not. So I think we do everything that we possibly can, especially being the Christmas period. I'd like to see those first responders having a bit of break on Christmas Day. So if we could all just, when we put our underpants on in the morning, get our mask as well and make that part of your program of your dress for the day. It's as simple as that, and we need to be able to do that.
We've seen extraordinary testing lines, Jacqui Lambie, because people are obviously looking to travel over this festive season to try and get into your home state of Tasmania. You do require a PCR test 72 hours before arrival. Is it time to drop the testing?
Yeah, I think that's making it really, really difficult. I imagine the airlines are feeling it and people saying down here, no, it's all just too hard. We'll just stay in Tasmania over the holidays. So I think that would be having an effect on the airlines. But I really, we've got this rapid antigen testing that we can have out there. If you want to throw everything at it, maybe it's about time the federal government threw that out there like the UK, so it's for free, so we can actually chuck that in the mix. We need to throw everything we possibly can at this thing right now. And I think using that rapid antigen testing, even though it's not 100%, it's not quite as good as the other testing, I think certainly worth putting out there. But either that or get more workers and that out there. And I'm just not sure that, we're already down. People are struggling to find staff as it is because we don't have the backpackers that we used to have and stuff like that. But I think, making people wait 2.5 hours to have those tests could actually be deterrent. And they just say, I can't be bothered with it all. I'll just put my mask on and I'll just get on with it. So that's what we don't want to see, is people saying, if I've got to line up that long, I just don't have time for that. I'm not going to go and do it.
What's been the feedback that you're hearing from constituents? Are people worried about Omicron? Are they more worried about government response during this period?
I think for a lot of people out there, they're quite confused of what the rules and regulations are. I think that's been quite difficult because every state's a little bit different. Like I said, people have just said, you know what, I'm going to postpone my holiday. I'm not going to travel. I'm just going to travel within Tasmania, which is probably a good thing for Tasmania. That's wonderful. But, people are concerned about it. They're obviously concerned because there doesn't seem to be much blowback about putting the face mask on down here. There's a lot of kids, even the kids out there having their face masks on. I think that's the right way to do. What we want to be able to do is walk through this. Our kids have been through enough over the last few years. We have to be brave. We have to show courage, and we've got to do the right thing and lead forward. That's what we need to do so that kids can learn to get on with their lives.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hopefully we can all have a very prosperous Christmas. What are your Christmas plans this year, Jacqui Lambie?
Yes, very small plans for me this year. So I don't have both my sons home. They're going to their girlfriends' families for Christmas this year. It's their turn. So I've just got my niece and nephew and my brother and sister-in-law here. And the only thing I've got to worry about is making sure that when I cook the turkey, it doesn't come out tasting like a rubber thong, mate. That's the only thing. That's my biggest thing today. So As long as I can get that turkey right, bloody turkey always hits me.
That's all that matters. But do you think you'll roll out your elf costume again, though, Christmas Day?
Yeah, no. I think last year I was a Christmas angel. This year I'm the elf. I might try Mrs. Claus next year and try that one. But I think she'll be, it's supposed to be a hot day down here, which is great. So she'll be just shorts and T-shirts and a very casual day at my house.
Absolutely. Well, looking terrific as always. Have a wonderful Christmas, Jacqui Lambie. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me on, Darren. Have a Merry Christmas to all of you.
Thank you.